As soon as Leah unzipped the dress, Deborah shut herself in the dressing room and took off the cursed garment. She pulled on her jeans and t-shirt and hung up her ugly dress. "I'll take this one," said Deborah to the salesgirl. The salesgirl blushed and didn't look at Deborah during the entire time she rung the sale. Deborah could hardly wait to get away. When the transaction was finished, Deborah took her new dress and walked out of the store without waiting for Leah. When Leah caught up, she said, "If I have any more incidents to send to 17th Tragic Proms, I, Alison Murphy, will hold you personally responsible." Leah just laughed. "Don't be so dramatic, Alison." Deborah looked at her nails and sighed. The polish matched her dress, but it was the ugliest shade of green and yellow she had ever seen. "I look like a freaking dandelion," she said. "And I really thank you for doing this for me, especially since your outfit didn't work out," said Leah. Her gorgeous red dress made her look almost heavenly. Deborah tried not to be too angry since she knew Leah had never got to be the hot friend with Alison around. Going to prom dresses in the outfit she was wearing would only be a little embarrassing. Every dress at her previous high school's prom had to have been as hilarious as looking at her mother's prom pictures had been to her. Who knew? Maybe the garish dress she was forced to wear would look styling when she went back to look at it in the future, why everyone else would look foolish. At least her hair was coiffed professionally. Leah looked beautiful and she hoped prom would be perfect for her. That was the only reason she had gone along with being dressed like a lawn pest. "Do I look okay?" asked Leah. "You look lovely," Deborah said. "You look really good too," said Leah, "and don't worry your pull-up isn't showing since you are zipped up. Don't mention that when our dates get here." As soon as the words left her mouth, the doorbell rang. "Ooh, someone's here," said Leah and walked to the door. She opened it and a man stood at the door. He dressed sharp, his brown hair was short and trim, and he was broad at the shoulder. He held a wrist corsage in his hand and he smiled. His tuxedo might have been a little tight and he had a light line scarred his tanned face, but he was almost like a god. "I hope you are not James," said Deborah. "I'm Derek Stevens," he said. "You must be Alison." "Of course it's Derek," said Leah. "You know who James is. I got you a corsage." He held up a box. "I didn't know what color dress you would wear, so I got red." He looked at her dress and just shook his head. Deborah held out her hand as Derek slipped the corsage on her wrist. "Thank you and sorry about the dress. I bought it today. There is a reason why most girls don't buy prom dresses at the last minute." "I didn't mean to imply," he started. "I just hope you don't mind how horrible I look," Deborah said. "Stop gabbing and stand over there for pictures," said Leah. She had her digital camera out and took pictures of the two of them. "Now hold each other tight."